What if I told you that your email copy, not your design, not your list size, could be the single biggest lever for revenue growth? Think about it. You can have the best subject lines, the perfect automation setup, even amazing offers. But if your copy doesn't move people to act, all of that effort goes to waste. And here's the crazy part. Tiny tweaks in your wording, literally a few words, can mean the difference between 2% and 20% conversion. Hi there, I'm Kasey and I run Luck & Co agency where we help 7- and 9-figure e-commerce brands maximize their revenue from email and SMS. Today, I'm breaking down the exact tactics and frameworks we use to write high-converting email copy. This isn't generic ad personalization advice. These are advanced psychology-backed techniques that you can plug into your emails immediately. Stick around until the end because I'll walk you through the exact framework for writing copy that actually converts. And it takes the whole video to get it. And if you've been stuck at average results, this is the system that you need. And before I start, one more thing. I was told that 85% of you who are watching this channel aren't subscribed. So let's make a deal. If this isn't the first time that you're watching my videos and you find them helpful, please hit that subscribe button. It really motivates me and my team to continue producing this value-rich content for free. And with that, let's dive in. Let me start with something that might sting a little. Your emails aren't converting because they sound like everyone else's emails. Hi, first name, we have a special offer for you. Sounds familiar? Yeah, that's not going to cut it anymore. Here's the truth. High converting email copy isn't about following templates. It's about understanding psychology, telling stories, and making people feel something. That's really the core of what you're doing as a copywriter. And for that, you really need to understand your audience and who you're speaking to. The biggest copy mistake that's costing you sales. Most brands think personalization means slapping someone's first name in the subject line and maybe the first sentence of the email. But here's what happened when we moved beyond Hi Sarah for one of our skincare clients. Here's the before. Hi Sarah, check out our new moisturizer collection. And here's the after. For someone dealing with dry winter skin like you, Sarah, this is a game changer. The difference? Context-driven personalization. We reference her specific skin concerns instead of using a generic greeting. You can create this kind of personalization by referencing browsing behavior, purchase history, engagement patterns, quiz or pop-up responses. This is something I've talked about a lot on this channel, seasonal timing, or even support ticket themes. The result? 34% higher open rates and 22% increase in clicks. The psychology here is simple. Relevance builds trust and trust drives conversions. The PPPP framework that actually works. Forget everything you know about email formulas. Here's the framework that's driving results right now. Problem, promise, prove, and push. Let me show you this in action with a skincare brand. Problem. Still dealing with breakouts even though you've tried everything? Promise. This 3-step routine clears stubborn acne in 30 days. Proof. Over 4,200 customers saw clearer skin, 92% noticed improvement within 2 weeks. And finally push. Start your clear skin journey. Here's the same framework for a fashion brand. Problem. Tired of clothes that don't fit right after one wash? Promise. These pieces keep their shape and size wash after wash. Proof, tested through 50+ wash cycles, 0 shrinkage guaranteed. And finally push, shop wrinkle-free basics. So why does this work? It follows the natural decision-making process that your brain goes through. You acknowledge the pain, you offer hope, you back it up with proof, and then you make it easy to act. When we implemented this framework for our skincare client, their welcome series conversion rate jumped from 5% to 12%. And for our apparel client, it boosted their abandoned cart recovery emails performance by 28%. Speaking of knowing what actually works, you know that feeling when you're building a marketing plan and it's basically guesswork? One channel's hot, another's flopping, and then you're stuck wondering where your competitors are getting all that traffic. That's exactly where today's sponsor, SimilarWeb, comes in. SimilarWeb is a powerful platform that shows you exactly what's working for your competitors so that you can take those strategies and put your own marketing efforts on the fast track instead of relying on trial and error. Want to know which channels send them the most traffic? Done. Which keywords are driving their SEO and paid campaigns? Easy. You can even peek at their top ads and see what's performing best for them. And here's the best part. SimilarWeb keyword data is updated daily with results from just 3 days ago. That means that you can spot trending keywords or viral products before your competition even knows that they exist and grab that traffic first. It's like unlocking your competitor's analytics dashboard, but totally above board. And because you're part of this community, you can try SimilarWeb free for 7 days. Plus, we've got an exclusive discount code, KCL20, that's in the description under this video, for 20% off monthly subscriptions. And yes, that even applies to recurring payments. So hit that link in the description, sign up, and start making smarter marketing moves. Trust me, once you see your competitor's secrets, you will never want to go back to guessing. Now, let's get back to those psychology triggers that will make your copy irresistible. Here's where it gets interesting. Most marketers think that they understand psychology, but they're using it wrong. Loss aversion done right. Most brands say, don't miss out on this deal. But here's what actually works. Every day you wait, your skin continues to suffer from dryness, acne, etc., delaying the clear, glowing complexion you deserve. Or if you're in the B2B space, every day you wait, your competitors are building relationships with your prospects. See the difference? We're not talking about missing a discount. We're talking about missing market share or missing that result that I desperately want with my skin. Authority through teaching. Instead of just claiming that you're an expert, prove it by teaching something valuable right in your email. For example, the fishing brand that we work with stopped sending generic fishing tips and started including quick, applicable video tips right in their emails. And not the watch my YouTube video type of links, but content that can be applied and used with quick, believable results. Why does this work? You're proving immediate value while positioning yourself as the authority. It makes your offer feel like the logical next step. Benefits over features, but done right. By now, you probably heard everyone say sell benefits, not features, and you heard it 1,000 times. But most people still do it wrong. Here's the wrong way. Our mattress has cooling gel layers, becomes sleep cooler. And here's the right way. Our mattress has cooling gel layers becomes no more flipping your pillow to the cold side at 3 a.m., desperately trying to fall back asleep. See the difference? The original is only slightly better than a feature, but the second option paints a moment that the reader has lived, can believe, and can't wait to solve. Here's a micro task for you. Open your last campaign and circle every feature, and then rewrite each as a benefit that changes the reader's life in some small way. Pattern interrupt openers. Stop starting emails with hope you're having a great day. Instead, try one of these lines. I just got fired for sending this email. Or my 8-year-old daughter asked me why adults are so bad at ... Or this sounds insane, but hear me out. These openers disrupt the pattern that your subscribers expect, which forces them to pay attention. However, a very important point, don't overuse them. Done too frequently, they lose their power because they become their own pattern. Action-oriented microcopy. Every single word in your email should move readers towards your goal. So instead of generic CTAs like learn more, use something like save $47 now, skip the wait, find out why. Each of these CTAs tell readers exactly what they'll get while staying short and button-friendly. The key is being specific about the outcome in as few words as possible. Compare these transformations. Click here to learn more becomes get results. See our special offer, claim 30% off. Read our guide, fix this today. The shorter your CTA, the more likely it will fit perfectly on mobile screens and create that immediate I need to click this response. The PSYCH method, your step-by-step framework. Here's the framework that separates amateur copywriters from the pros who consistently drive results. P, psychological profile. Before you write a single word, you need to understand what's really going on in your reader's mind. So map out what cognitive biases does your audience have. Do they fear missing out? Do they hate being sold to? Next, what are their primary emotional drivers? Status, security, freedom. Then, how do they actually behave? Are they impulse buyers or research-heavy decision makers? This isn't demographics, it's psychology. Next, S for strategic contradiction. Here's where you separate yourself from every other brand in their inbox. Find the industry myths that your audience believes, and then position yourself as the contrarian who knows better. Here's an example from my own niche. While everyone says build your email list fast, I might say stop growing your list. Start engaging the subscribers you already have. This creates instant credibility because you're not echoing what they've heard everywhere else. Here's more of an e-commerce example from my inbox. This skincare brand Cocokind is playing off the popular ice bath trend and saying how it actually can irritate sensitive skin. Note the curiosity-driven subject line as well. Why? Yield point analysis. This is where most brands lose people and they don't even know it. Identify exactly where prospects typically drop off in your emails. Do they open but not click? Do they click but not convert? Convert once but never buy again? You can figure this out by analyzing your metrics for flows and campaigns, and I would do them separately. And if you're using Klaviyo, you can look into their marketing analytics tool to build funnels where the drop-offs are very easy to spot. If this sounds interesting, contact us through our website and we'll chat more. We're really into Klaviyo's marketing analytics and the insights that it unlocks for growing e-commerce brands. Once you know where the biggest drop-off happens, deploy specific psychological triggers at each yield point. If people aren't clicking, maybe you need more curiosity. If they're not converting, maybe you need more social proof, maybe you need to overcome their hesitations better or provide a better offer. C, cascade optimization. Your emails shouldn't exist in isolation. They should build on each other psychologically. Use each email to set up the next psychological principle. For example, email 1 creates curiosity, email 2 builds authority through teaching, and email 3 introduces social proof, while email 4 creates urgency for action. Each email primes the subscribers or readers for the next psychological trigger. In other words, you have to apply all of the principles that we're talking about here in this video in every email and keep in mind the journey that your subscribers are going through and how they're connecting the dots, even if that's not consciously that they do that, but subconsciously, one point should lead to the other, and that's what creates a story and a long-lasting brand impact. H, human validation. People don't buy logic. They actually buy emotion, and then they justify that with logic. So include real stories with specific numbers, social proof that addresses their biggest objections, and evidence for any counterintuitive claims that you make. This framework goes beyond surface-level tactics. It creates emails that feel personally crafted for each reader while leveraging psychological principles most marketers completely ignore. So again, this goes back to knowing your audience super well, knowing their objections, but then also having the social proof to address that actively. The most successful email copywriters aren't just better writers, they're better psychologists who understand how to ethically influence decision-making through words. So the biggest takeaway? Stop writing emails like everyone else. Your customers are drowning in generic high-name emails. Be the brand that sounds different, teaches something new, and makes your readers feel understood. Start with one email. Pick your next promotional campaign or flow email that you're working on and apply the PPPP framework. Test a story opener. Transform one feature into an emotional benefit. Which of these copywriting techniques are you going to try first? Drop a comment below and let me know what you're struggling with the most or what resonated most with you from this video. And if you want more advanced strategies for turning your email marketing into a revenue machine, make sure that you subscribe and that you also hit that like button and the notification bell as well. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.